Hello everyone and welcome into the video. For those of you who are new to this channel, my name is Arnel and I am a second year dental student at the Boston University Henry M. Goldman School of Dental Medicine. So for this video, we're going to cover 6 things that you should do during your freshman year of college as a pre-dental student. So my first tip for freshman pre-dental students is to join your university's pre-dental club or society. This club or society is going to be a great way in which you surround yourself with fellow students who have the same goals as you. So getting to meet these upperclassmen will be a very invaluable opportunity, as they will be able to help you prepare and plan for the upcoming classes that you're going to take in your freshman year. These upperclassmen will also help provide you with a lot of advice that they've acquired throughout their years as a pre-dental student. And not only that, but pre-dental societies are a great way to get access to different volunteer opportunities and shadowing opportunities that would otherwise be harder to find as an individual. Because as you work together as a team, it's going to really help boost your chances of getting into dental school. So my second piece of advice would be to start strong in your academic career. And more specifically, starting strong requires being organized as a student, focusing on getting really good grades in your undergraduate classes, and being really focused on being the best student that you possibly can be. So when you begin your undergraduate classes, it's going to be a huge transition from high school to undergrad. So I want you to be able to recognize your best learning styles and strategies that will help you do well in your prerequisite courses. Examples of how to succeed well are to be able to learn how to take proper notes, whether that's on pen and paper or on your laptop or with an iPad. So when you go to lecture, you want to be able to make sure that you're actively learning and that you're able to get the proper resources necessary to help you do well on exams. Another thing to keep in mind is that during these prerequisite courses, there will also be pre-med and pre-pharm students also taking these courses alongside you. So more likely than not, it's going to be a rather competitive environment. So you want to make sure that as a pre-dental student that you really lock in and that you set yourself apart from these other students who are also trying to do very well. Not that I want to create a competitive environment, but you want to make sure that you're striving for the highest grade possible, as this is going to be a huge reflection on your future dental school applications. My next piece of advice is to start asking questions. Whether it's asking questions to professors, to upperclassmen pre-dental students, or your fellow pre-dental students who are in the same classes as you want to make sure that you're always trying to consistently learn, because everyone that you meet is going to be able to provide unique advice that can be really valuable as you begin your pre-dental journey. So asking questions is going to really show that you have a large amount of passion and interest in being a pre-dental student. You especially want to be able to ask a lot of questions to professors who are very dedicated to their area of study. When you ask questions to these professors, it's going to show that you're really dedicated to learning everything that you need to be successful in their course. And more often than not, these professors are really appreciative that they have such a dedicated student taking their class. Also, if you start shadowing, you want to make sure you ask questions to these dental professionals who are going to be really interested in providing you with a lot of advice. My next piece of advice is to join a variety of different clubs that interest you that are outside of the field of dentistry. These different clubs are going to show on your future dental school application that you're a well-rounded individual, and it's also going to help you get introduced to other people who are not necessarily within your field. While you do want to be immersed within the dental field, it's sometimes also really nice to know other people who are involved in many other different things, because that's going to be a reflection of who you are when you graduate dental school. As future dentists, you're going to want to know a large variety of people, because this is going to help provide you with a really great and sustainable community who are going to provide you with different resources that you're going to need in the future. Different clubs that I'm referring to include cultural clubs, student government, as well as hobbies such as singing, dancing, volunteering. Book club is nice, run clubs are really nice. These clubs are also a great way to unwind after difficult exams, and just being surrounded by a large variety of people is going to help you keep really healthy mindset, and that you're not always focused on a singular thing. So my 5th piece of advice would be to make your 4-year plan. It is never too early to get started on your pre-dental plan to ensure that you're ready to apply for dental school. It's also never too early to start thinking long term. So when you start this plan, I want you to plan out when you're going to take certain prerequisites, and then you can also plan out when you plan on taking really recommended courses such as anatomy and physiology, biochemistry, microbiology, as well as pathology or higher level biology and chemistry courses. And you also want to be able to include when you're going to plan on taking your DAT. You're also going to use this plan as a roadmap and a guide so that you can get advice if you needed to make changes along the way. My last piece of advice is to learn to become independent. So this is going to be the beginning of you as a pre-dental student, but it's also most likely going to be the beginning of you transitioning into adulthood. So just being able to learn how to take care of yourself and how to maintain a well-balanced lifestyle is going to be very important as you begin your pre-dental journey. So just being able to handle a large variety of tasks, all of these different things are not to be underestimated, because these things are going to play a role when you get into dental school one day. It's going to require for you to be keeping up with a lot of different people, being able to network, having good communication skills, and most importantly, being there for your patients. So before you take care of patients, you also need to learn how to take care of yourself. And another thing about learning how to be independent is learning how to be proactive. And what I mean by that is that you are going to be the one responsible for transforming your dream into a reality and really make a name for yourself and put yourself out there, because that's what dental schools are going to look for in future applicants and as their future dental students. So those are my 6 main things to do as a freshman pre-dental student as you begin your undergraduate journey. So if you enjoy pre-dental content such as this, as well as dental school related content, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos coming soon. Thank you so much again for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye everyone.